Hi guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to delve deeper into your story, your core story, and why this is of such importance to you as an artist and your overall brand. If you're new here, hi and welcome. Please subscribe and join us. I make videos on branding, visuals and social media on a regular basis aimed at independent musicians. So if that is useful to you, then please stick around. I also have some courses available, 20 steps, step by step to brand yourself, and social media guidance for releasing music and getting the biggest, building a buzz and all that stuff, getting more streams. So if those are helpful to you, then please check them out. They are linked in the description. Now let's dive right in. Okay, so the most important thing about your story, and this is one of 5 main pillars for branding, which I've talked about before. Music, obviously most important, visuals, communication, value, and story. So the most important thing about your story is that it lets people get to know you better, and scientifically, psychologically, as soon as people connect with you on a personal level, they automatically become more invested in you. It's science, trust me. It's because it's then a personal connection. They are connected to you as a person rather than you being a random entity. And once that personal connection is in place, it then becomes much more likely that they're going to invest in you further, whether that is monetarily or with their time or just in seeing your progression and journey. It's just an automatic human brain thing. Excuse my technical terms. So as soon as they know something personal about you, they connect on a deeper level. Once the connection is deeper, they're more likely to invest. And this is a good thing. So I'm just gonna give you some examples. So Billie Eilish, we know she was homeschooled and that her and her brother made music in their tiny bedroom. We saw her family. That instantly makes that connection deeper. You know that about her, and it makes you kind of more interested, or it deepens the level. Harry Styles, we saw him go from X Factor as a little teenager to the biggest boy band in the world, to then solo artist with his own defined sense of fashion. We saw that progression, and that means we're more invested in him, what he's doing, where he's going, than if he'd just plopped onto our screens in those outfits straight away. Also Lizzo, I have a case study coming up about her as well, but just briefly, what we know about her story is that she was also a classical flautist. She played classical flute, and she had to make this decision about whether to go down the kind of rap and hip hop and R&B route or the classical route, and she still brings her flute on stage with her sometimes. And again, just that, it's like, wow, that's a really interesting thing. I feel like I know her better. It's made her more interesting to me. Not me personally, us. Okay, so just those little nuggets, they're tiny nuggets. You can explain them in 2 seconds, but it deepens the level of personal connection to the person. Okay, and that is the job of your story. So as creatives and as musicians, we're most likely going to have quite a colourful path. We maybe haven't had the most conventional career route or musician route so far. So just have a think about your journey and your kind of biography. What unexpected events have come up? What ups and downs have you dealt with? What have you done that doesn't fit the status quo that would be interesting to the average person? And let people hear about it. Tell me in the comments one weird or unique or interesting thing that has happened in your progression so far as a musician. Let me know in the comments. Now, go. So yeah, just take some time, look at if you've got a biography on your website, look through that, see if you can add anything. Is there anything that people would find just fun or interesting and be like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened. Anything that lets people get to know you. And like the ones I've said I guess they're not the most usual. Billie Eilish's is pretty normal, really. It's just the contrast with where she is now that's like, whoa. But it doesn't even have to be something crazy. I think the crazy or unusual stuff would always get attention. But it doesn't have to be. It could be just something that other people really relate to. So it doesn't have to go down that route. It could be anything that you think will resonate for some reason with your audience. So yeah, and also if there are things you're not willing to share, again, this comes down to boundaries. That's fine. You can put in place boundaries for what you are willing to share with publicly and what you're not, that's absolutely fine. Think about your story if there are anything that you are willing to share, and then think about how it can come out. Will it be like bits and pieces through like maybe interviews or Q&A sessions that you do on social media, or will you whack the whole thing out on your website and your biography, or maybe do like a big live stream where you tell the story? There's all different ways of doing it, and again, you've got to just find something that feels right for you and your audience and how you think you can convey it the best. So what matches, whatever in the story is going to resonate with people, how can you take that further in the way you tell it? Lots to think about, guys. But yeah, the main part is letting people in a little bit within your boundaries. That's absolutely fine. And seeing how they then invest further in your journey. Don't be a closed book. You can have safe boundaries for yourself, but also connect with people. Also, the good thing with having boundaries in place is it allows you to be intentional with what you're doing, and it stops any like sudden overshares by accident or being too closed. It almost gives you that safe space where you can comfortably share. So yeah, give your story some thoughts. Let me know in the comments any like unexpected or crazy ups and downs that you've had. Connect with other people in the comments and just share little pieces of your story and see how it changes your audience, especially in terms of your social media. See how it changes your connection with people when you actually share these little nuggets. But yeah, if you have any questions regarding your story and how to share it, then let me know and I will get back to you. But otherwise, I hope this was lovely and helpful to you. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!